All right. So, people need to stop listening to all these reseller hype men and fake reselling gurus, or whatever the hell you want to call them, who are telling everyone to do one thing while they do another. It doesn't make sense to me why people listen to people about what to do on eBay, especially the ones who have gotten banned by eBay, while still trying to sell courses on how to sell on eBay when they don't even. Basically, the only reason they were making money on eBay was because they were doing shady shit on eBay. And it's not just one person. There's been several of them who made tons of money on eBay, but they were doing it by selling things that they shouldn't have been selling for a hell of a lot of money. And at the same time, they were also making a ton of money selling courses and mentorships and all this other shit to people who believed that they were somehow some kind of something special, like that they could learn from, when in reality they're not. They're just fake ass reselling gurus and wannabe know-it-alls who don't actually know anything other than how to scam people and how to sell things that they shouldn't be selling. And like I said, there's several of them. It's not just one person. There is one particular person who is looked up to as like the god of reselling by a lot of people, but he's just another con artist in my eyes. But because of his stature and him being put on that pedestal, everyone looks up to him, even though he got banned from eBay. And he was teaching people to do one thing, and that's not even what was generating his income. And that's what pisses me off, is because he's not the only one either. There's several of these people on social media, on YouTube and other places, where they have all these followers that look up to them, and they're telling them to do this thing while they're doing something completely different, this shady shit, selling things that they're not authorized to sell for a hell of a lot of money, like millions of dollars in some cases. And they're teaching their followers to sell all this like garbage, pretty much, is what they're doing. They're telling you to sell trash because they know you're not actually going to make money doing that. And you're not going to compete with them by doing that, because that's not where their money's coming from. And that's the thing that people don't understand. They're telling their followers to sell crap while they're out there making a ton of money selling all this other stuff. And the majority of it is things, like I said, that they're not even supposed to be selling. So that's why it gets under my skin that so many people look up to these people. And then you have other people who are even worse, because there's, well, the ones I was just talking about scam their followers too, but there's some fake gurus and fake reselling hype people who are even shadier, because the only reason they make any income at all is not from reselling. There's several of them, and these people have a decent sized following too, which makes no sense whatsoever, but they do, because some people are really gullible and they believe what these people tell them. And that's the thing that pisses me off, because they're taking advantage of people who don't understand that they're being taken advantage of. And that's the sad part about it, because their followers will attack you if you say their name and tell the truth about them. It's sad, but it's true. You can't actually call them out. And I know this because I've seen other people call them out by name, and then the comments are filled with their followers going after the person who is just telling the truth about the scammer. And that's really what they are. They're good for nothing scammers who take advantage of people who are too stupid to understand they're being taken advantage of. And like I said, there's a decent sized group of them. And a lot of us know who they are. But like I said, I'm not going to say their names because I'll be attacked. And I already know that because I've seen other people call them out by name and I've seen what happens. But there's a bunch of them. And that's literally the only way they make money, is by scamming their followers. They sell crap to their followers. They don't actually resell. They just peddle bullshit. That's how they make their income. Whether it's peddling fake courses that they didn't even actually make themselves, which I've seen that several times. I've seen these courses which are copy paste, exact same thing with a different person's name on it. Anyway, if it's not that shit, then they'll sell these boxes of supposed inventory. And when you get it, if you get it, which there's two of them in particular that are notorious for taking money from their followers and then not actually shipping anything out. And then they lie about it. Oh, I never got paid, or whatever bullshit excuse. One of them actually tried to scam a charity. And then when they finally got called out for it by someone who had the enough pull to get it noticed, then they actually paid the charity. And like I said, those are the type of fake resellers that get under my skin. And I'm not going to say their name because they have an army of stupid people behind them who will attack me if I actually come out and say their name.